the primal broth unpacking universal appeal. Chicken noodle soup. Say those words, they conjure something, don't they? Something deep, something almost primal. It's not about fancy ingredients or complicated techniques. No, this dish in its purest form is brutally, beautifully simple. You've got your chicken, usually simmered until it's falling apart, surrendering its essence to the water. Then come the noodles, those slippery strands of comfort, carbs doing what carbs do best. And finally, the broth, the golden, savory liquid that ties it all together. This isn't just food, it's a fundamental experience. A taste that whispers of care, of home, of a temporary reprieve from whatever ails you. Its universality isn't an accident, it's built into its very DNA, a culinary constant across a chaotic world. The beauty of this soup lies in its straightforwardness. There's an honesty to it. You don't need a culinary degree or a spice rack filled with exotic powders to make a decent bowl. It's peasant food in the best sense of the word, resourceful, nourishing, and utterly without pretense. The core components are accessible, affordable. A bit of bird, some flour and water mixed and cut, maybe a few humble vegetables like carrots and celery coaxed into softness. This simplicity makes it a democratic dish, available to almost anyone, anywhere. It doesn't discriminate, it just offers warmth, a gentle hug from the inside, a straightforward promise of sustenance that it always delivers on, time and time again. Nutritionally, it's a quiet powerhouse. Think about it. The broth, especially if made with bones, is packed with collagen and gelatin, good for the gut, good for the joints. The chicken itself offers lean protein, essential for repair and energy. The noodles provide carbohydrates, quick fuel for a body that might be feeling run down or just plain tired. Vegetables, if they make an appearance, bring vitamins and minerals to the party. It's not a magic elixir, despite what your grandmother might have told you, but it's undeniably good for you in a wholesome, unflashy way. It's the kind of nourishment that feels restorative, not just filling, a gentle lift when you need it most. This fundamental appeal, this combination of basic goodness and easy comfort is why chicken noodle soup transcends borders and cultures. It's a culinary blank canvas, adaptable yet always recognizable. Every spoonful connects you to a long, unbroken chain of people seeking solace in a warm bowl. It's a shared human experience, this understanding that sometimes all you need is something simple, something hot, something made with a modicum of care. It's the culinary equivalent of a well-worn blanket, familiar and always welcoming, a testament to the enduring power of uncomplicated satisfaction in a world that often feels far too complex for its own good. Globetrotting with a spoon, cultural variations, and the chicken conundrum. Travel the world and you'll find chicken soup in countless disguises, each iteration a reflection of its local pantry and palate. In North America, it's often the Campbell's can ideal egg noodles, diced chicken, maybe some bright green peas. But dig deeper and you find Jewish matzo ball soup where hefty fluffy dumplings bob in golden schmaltz-infused broth, a dish so iconic it's practically a religious experience. Head over to Poland and you'll encounter a clear, delicate broth, often served with fine egg noodles, considered a Sunday dinner staple, a ritual. Each version tells a story of place, of tradition, of what comfort means when filtered through a specific cultural lens, yet the core remains. Asia, of course, offers a dizzying array of chicken-based noodle soups. Think Vietnamese with its star anise and cinnamon-scented broth, fresh herbs and rice noodles, or Japanese, a rich, creamy chicken broth that coats every strand of noodle. In Thailand, brings a spicy coconut curry broth with both boiled and crispy fried egg noodles. Latin America presents its own hearty versions, like Colombian, a robust soup often thickened with plantains and yuca, a full meal in a bowl. The Middle East, too, has its chicken soups, perhaps perfumed with turmeric and lemon, or enriched with freak. The variations are endless, a testament to culinary ingenuity. So, why chicken? Why this particular bird found scratching in yards from Des Moines to Delhi? Part of it is pure pragmatism. Chickens are relatively easy to raise, require less space and resources than larger livestock, and are found almost everywhere. They're a readily available source of protein, a common denominator in agricultural societies worldwide. This ubiquity made chicken an accessible ingredient for everyday people, not just the wealthy. It's the people's protein, democratic and dependable. It offers a mild, agreeable flavor that readily accepts other seasonings and ingredients, making it incredibly versatile for cooks across the globe. Furthermore, chicken, especially an older hen, lends itself beautifully to slow simmering, the very technique that coaxes out maximum flavor and creates a nourishing broth. Other meats can be too assertive, too fatty, or require more complex cooking methods to achieve that same level of gentle, soul-satisfying flavor. Beef might be too heavy, pork might not be culturally accepted everywhere. Fish is too delicate for the long simmer often associated with restorative broths. Chicken just hits that sweet spot. Flavorful enough to be interesting, mild enough to be comforting, and readily available enough to become a global staple in the world of soups. A reliable friend in a culinary landscape full of fleeting trends. More than sustenance, the soul and story of soup. Chicken noodle soup is rarely just about filling an empty stomach. It carries a profound cultural significance, a weight of emotion and tradition that elevates it beyond mere food. For many, it's inextricably linked with childhood, with memories of being cared for when sick. That bowl wasn't just sustenance, it was a tangible expression of love, of concern. It's the food of convalescence, the go-to remedy for colds, flu, or simply a broken heart. This association with healing and care is almost universal, a cross-cultural understanding that this particular combination of ingredients offers something more than just calories and protein. It offers a kind of gentle, edible therapy. The act of preparing chicken soup itself can be a ritual, a meditative process. The slow simmering, the chopping of vegetables, the careful seasoning, these are acts of patience and care. In many cultures, the family recipe for chicken soup is a closely guarded secret passed down through generations, each cook adding their own subtle touch, their own story to the pot. It becomes a living tradition, a connection to ancestors, a way of preserving heritage one spoonful at a time. Serving it is an act of nurturing, a way of saying, I care about you, I want you to feel better, without uttering a single word. This makes it a powerful symbol in family life and community. Historically, the roots of chicken soup stretch back millennia. Ancient civilizations, from the Chinese to the Greeks, recognized the restorative properties of chicken broth. The physician Dioscorides in the 1st century AD wrote about it. Maimonides, the 12th century Jewish philosopher and physician, famously prescribed chicken broth as a remedy for colds and asthma, solidifying its place in Jewish culinary and medicinal traditions. As people migrated across continents, they carried their food traditions with them. Chicken soup, being simple and adaptable, traveled well. It absorbed new ingredients, new flavors, evolving with each new homeland, yet always retaining its essential character. This migration and cultural exchange played a crucial role in the dish's evolution and global spread. Imagine Italian immigrants bringing their pastina in brodo to America, or Eastern European Jews arriving with their recipes for kreplach or matzo ball soup. Each wave of new arrivals added another layer to the story, another variation on the theme. The soup became a melting pot itself, reflecting the diverse communities that embraced it. It's a culinary chameleon, able to fit in almost anywhere, to take on local colors while still being unmistakably chicken soup, a testament to its fundamentally adaptable and comforting nature. The enduring bowl, evolution and everlasting comfort. While the classic image of chicken noodle soup remains potent, the dish is far from static. Modern chefs and home cooks alike are constantly reinterpreting it, pushing its boundaries. You see deconstructed versions in fancy restaurants, where each component is prepared with meticulous, almost surgical precision. Fusion dishes abound, blending Asian spices with Western techniques, or incorporating unexpected ingredients like lemongrass, ginger, or even sriracha for a contemporary kick. These aren't necessarily improvements on the original, but they are a testament to its enduring relevance, its ability to inspire new creative interpretations and adapt to changing tastes. Sometimes these experiments are brilliant, other times, well, not so much. There are, of course, exceptions to the chicken rule. Some cultures have their own beloved sick soups that don't feature poultry. A simple vegetable broth, a congee, or a lentil soup might serve a similar purpose. But the sheer global ubiquity of chicken in this specific, comforting, noodle-filled context is undeniable. It has carved out a unique niche in the world's collective culinary consciousness. Even with the rise of plant-based diets, you'll find chicken noodle soups attempting to replicate that specific comfort. A nod to the power of the original, even in its absence, proving its iconic status. The enduring love for chicken noodle soup comes down to this: it delivers. It delivers on its promise of warmth, of comfort, of simple, unadulterated goodness. In a world that's increasingly fast-paced, complicated, and often overwhelming, a bowl of chicken noodle soup is an anchor. It's a moment of quiet, a taste of something real and unpretentious. It doesn't demand anything from you. It simply offers itself, a humble gift of nourishment for both body and soul. It's a culinary constant in an ever-changing world, a reliable source of solace that we return to again and again, generation after generation. Ultimately, chicken noodle soup's journey from a simple peasant broth to a global phenomenon is a story about shared human experience. It's about our collective need for comfort, for care, for a taste of home, no matter where we find ourselves. It's a dish that speaks a universal language, understood by every palate, cherished in every culture that has embraced it. Whether it's your bubby's matzo ball soup, your mom's sick day special, or a spicy bolov from a street vendor in Chiang Mai, the essence remains the same, a simple bowl offering profound comfort. And that, my friends, is something truly special.